Yo, what's happening, everybody? You've made it. You found the oasis across the great desert of this summer. The summer has led us to this point. Late August. It's August 2021. I don't even know if we did a figure update in July. I can't remember. It doesn't matter. I was waiting for amazing figures to show up. And sometimes shipping takes a while, but they're here now. So we're going to do this. It's going to be the most poppin' figure update you've ever seen. Matter of fact, we're not even going to stop at figures. We're going to show a lot of other... I got all kinds of stuff. Rare collectible shit. You know, you're probably looking at this like, what even is that? It's not a figure. Well, I'm going to show it. So I'm going to show stuff that belongs in a museum. You're going to be talking like fucking Henry Jones the third or whatever by the time this thing's over. So get ready. This figure, oh my god, this figure update is some of my favorite shit of the year is in this figure update. I'm gonna tell you that right now. If you hear someone yelling in the background, there's streaming happening in another room, and I don't know what this Twitch stuff is, but I'm gonna put an end to it. All right, I'm gonna start this off with a figure that I'm gonna throw you a curveball. You're gonna be like, Rocco, I didn't think you collected stuff from that series. I didn't think you bought things from that franchise. I'm gonna fuck your expectations. Fuck them. Because what I got, I had to get. It was adorable. It was, now that I finished this series, well, not the series, but this season of it or whatever, I had to pick it up. This is my first ever Jojo figure. Nendoroid, you can see it there, Nendoroid Polnareff from Jojo's Bizarre Adventure. What was the name of that season? Stardust Crusaders? I always get it, you know, Diamond is Forever or whatever the fuck. I haven't watched that one yet, but Stardust Crusaders, I think, is the last one that I saw. And I was so in love with it. And this was my favorite character, and the Nendoroid looked good, so I had to get that. Good old Jean-Pierre Polnareff. I just know him as Polnareff. But anyway, favorite character in that series. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. And I'm dying to watch the fourth season or the fourth part or whatever. But I just haven't got around to it. I've been watching other stuff. So I will do that. But anyway, I had to pick up the Nendoroid because anyway, I'm not going to get them all. That's not a series I necessarily need every little thing for, you know. But... this, I couldn't pass that up. They did a really great job with all of them from the series, the other Nendoroids from this series. Jojo himself, Jotaro, just looks really good. They don't all come with like their stand. I kind of wish it did. Like he's got the sword, but I wish they all came with their stand too. That you could like make it more expensive. I'm fine doing it. You get both, but so that's a little weak. But I love that figure, so that's cool. Anyway. Let's bounce to another anime. I bet you've never seen this before. Yeah, guess what? Goku. Yeah, what do you think of that? You ever seen that before? A lot of you people don't even probably know who that is. But if you haven't seen it, look up Google Dragon Ball. Yeah. You're probably honestly wondering why did I show this on another figure? I'm getting nervous. I record these and then out in one ear, out the other kind of deal. But you're probably thinking, so if I told the story already, just post a comment. You're probably thinking, Rocco, don't you have Super Saiyan Goku? Have we not hit our limit with the Super Saiyan Gokus or Gokus in general? I mean, even right here. 1, 2, 3. There's 3. 1, 2. There's like 5 or 6 in my vicinity. Do you need a Super Saiyan Goku? Well, yeah, because guess what? This is the first Super Saiyan Goku they've released that has, can you see that? I don't know if you can, right there. It's the first one that has his like peaceful face. Normally when they sell, see it's right there. Normally when they sell Super Saiyan Goku, you know, he's all like, ah, you know, it's anger. But, stepping on stuff, don't worry about that. In the Cell Saga of Dragon Ball Z, he teaches himself to not, you know, have to rely on some kind of anger trigger to make him go Super Saiyan. He's like, yo, we got to figure out, Gohan, come over here. We got to figure out how to keep and maintain Super Saiyan as a base state of existence. So, like, you could just be happy sitting by the lake and you're still Super Saiyan. It's not like, ah! It's like, just make that your normal thing and, do your thing, make that your base level. That way, maybe in battle, you could hit a level beyond Super Saiyan. We'll see. I don't know. But I'm not going to tell you what happens, but I mean, maybe I should. You've had like 26 years to watch it. 27, 20, almost 30. Whatever. Anyway, this is the first Super Saiyan Goku that I've seen. Let me see. Where, sorry, I'm getting, my messages are blowing up here. I don't know what's happening. People heard I was recording a figure update and they all want in on it. Not so easy, okay? Heavily guarded. But yeah, first one that's had that like happy face as a Super Saiyan. That was enough. I had to buy the figure again. So you got me. The whole face gimmick, you got me. I got played. And I'm not happy about it. But Super Saiyan Goku is happy. Explain that one. Anyway, all right, this next thing. What's next? I'm going to show you something pretty dope. I think this is one of the best figures of the year so far. And what's amazing about it is it's not an import. It's not a Japanese figure. And it's not NECA either. It's not. It's actually by Hasbro, which you might be thinking, really, a Hasbro figure, your favorite of the year? Is Hasbro really throwing the fire down like that? Like, what's happening? What could it be? Yeah, I've got it right here. I think this is one of the best figures of the year for the money, for what it was, The Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Tenga Warrior. Can you see that? These are the kind of soldier enemy. There's a bunch of them. And I want to show this to you, but I'm not going to open the box. I'm just going to pull up the other one I have, because guess what? I got more than one. Actually, somebody DM'd me on Twitter that they found this in stores. I don't know what's going on with this latest wave of Power Rangers figures, but none of them have come to the stores here. There's none in California, I swear. Well, at least here in San Diego. But they're nowhere. And online, I mean, I pre-ordered these on Target and stuff like that. Delayed. Now delayed may not even come until like Thanksgiving or January next year. I don't know what's going on. I think shipping worldwide is pretty fucked up. I think I know for a fact from our company here and the stuff we've tried to do that manufacturing is screwed up. So I guess all we can do is be patient. But this was just weird because some places have them and some places don't. It's just kind of a weird situation. So somebody DM'd me that they found this, so I bought that off of them. And then GameStop, ironically, of all places, had more. And I wanted to get more. Normally I don't buy, I'm not the kind of person that buys if it's a soldier kind of character, you gotta buy a bunch of them. I'm normally not that person. Just give me one. I'll look at it on the shelf. I'm done. But I got a few of these because they just announced this last week that they are going to do figures of all the Ninja Rangers from the third season of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. These guys were in the movie, but in the third season of the show, they finally get rid of the putties and find a stronger soldier, and that's these Tenga. They hatch out of a bunch of eggs. Rito Revolto brings them, so they can hatch out of a bunch of eggs. So anyway. I love my favorite era of that show. I love Power Rangers growing up. My favorite era was the third season because it felt like with that show. Okay, the iconic one is the first season. You got the Green Ranger shows up. Oh, the Dragon Zord. Oh, the Megazord. All the classic stuff is in the first season. I get that. Second season, the show. I'm stepping on stuff. Sorry. The second season, the show got a little too popular. It was, the White Ranger, but they didn't really, do anything that provocative. Once the White Ranger showed up, that was fire, but, after the reveal, nothing really happened, and it was because they were busy making a movie during that second season, so all the episodes are just kind of, half-ass a little bit, oh, go fight these rats while they are making the movie over here. Oh, go, let's reuse footage of Pumpkin Rapper while they are filming the movie. And then you had like the 3 Rangers leave, and so then they have to do a bunch of episodes that kind of explain that away. It felt like it was a lot of trying to put pieces in motion and make sense of a broken workspace, or you know what I mean, as opposed to making it like the best storylines and stuff like that. It felt like it was a lot of rehashed footage, and I don't know, I just don't like the second season of Power Rangers that much. It was cool when they got the Thunder Zords, and that's about it. I know I'm going on a long time. Some people are probably tuning out if they weren't ever into Power Rangers. But oh no, the wing came off. Motherfucker. Hold on, guys. Okay, so it's back on. They're removable. Duh. Scared ya. Then the third season of the show, all of that was done. The movie had already come out. The cast changes a little, like the Pink Ranger changes in the third season. But by and large, they were back to focusing full time on the show instead of the movie and a bunch of other stuff. It kind of calmed down. And it is the craziest shit in that show. Because they're using footage from a Japanese show called Kaku Ranger. They've got all these props and costumes from the movie. So that, they become Ninja Rangers now. Because we got these ninja costumes from the movie. Okay, yeah, we got this, we got that. And just inherently, the Kaku Ranger footage is so inherently crazy that it just, all of that together, it makes one of the most gonzo seasons of that show. I love the third season of Power Rangers. By that point, a lot of people, I think, had tuned out. And then it became Power Rangers Zeo and all that. So I love stuff from the third season where they were just throwing anything and everything against the wall to see what sticks. And I love stuff, as I've always said, that walks the line of serious and crazy. And when I was a kid, that's just what I really love. So stuff from that season, or that's how I felt that season was. So stuff from that I just love. And I love that they're doing these Tengas and they're doing them really well. The reason why I think this is one of my favorite figures of the year is it's really heavy duty, and it's got like this, I don't know if you could see this kind of like pearlescent charm to it, like this, yeah, it's kind of like pearlescent in the light. It's like metallic almost, which is really cool. The detail, the color, and everything is really good for a, $20 figure. If this was like a $40 or $50 figure, okay, you might be expecting maybe a little more fancy paint on the hands or, whatever. But given that this is a $20 figure you could pick up at Walmart or whatever, I think this is pretty damn good. I think these look great. Like, really, like, I don't know. They're like beefy and good. I think this is good. I think they did a great job with this. Might be my favorite of Hasbro's whole, like, Lightning Collection line of Power Rangers figures that these come from. I think this might be my favorite one. I think they did an amazing job. So, kudos to them. I got some more of that collection coming at you. This one, whoops, is another Tenga box. Okay, again, none of these have come here, and the websites aren't stocking these Rangers. I don't know what's happening. But this is the next one I was looking for. And how I got it, this is the Lost Galaxy Blue Ranger. I don't know if you could see that there. Lost Galaxy was, when I was younger, it was kind of the last one I really loved. I felt like I watched a few more out of it after that, and it was like, ooh, I'm aging out of this a little bit. But this one still had kind of ties to the old series a little bit. It was a relatively new continuity, but it had like a few Easter eggs thrown in and connections to the old show. So I liked it. It was kind of the last one I really loved. But, anyway, Kai, Kai was the Blue Ranger. Was that his name? It's been a long time since I watched it. Love the Lost Galaxy Rangers. Thought they were a great team. But anyway, how I got this one, those I had to, GameStop did help me out on one of them, but the other one I had to go through Twitter. I started a new thing where, if you notice, the box is fucked up on this. And that is, if they don't stock figures anywhere, I just look on eBay for damaged box versions, because they're not selling that much, and I'm going to open this in 2 minutes anyway, so who cares? These figures came out in some parts of the country in, like, May. That far back, and nothing... I also realized there's a lot more Ranger figures throughout the year that I've bought, and I'm realizing that none of them have shipped. They're all still pre-order. So I don't know what's going on. I really think a lot of things are screwed up. But anyway, so I started ordering. I did it with, there's a couple Star Wars figures here too. The, what's Hondo Onaka from Galaxy's Edge. That was a Target exclusive. And I just, you know, I could not find it. So what did I do? I look on eBay, found a damaged box version for, you know, $20, not even $20. And I got that because collectors hate damaged boxes. I don't give a shit because I'm going to open it. As long as the figure's fine, I don't care. So I got a damaged box version. I couldn't find it anywhere else. Well, I could, but it was, you know, for a markup. So I'd rather just get that. Anyway, did the same thing with the other one that came out. This was the one I was really looking forward to from this particular wave. We got Power Rangers in Space, arguably one of the best seasons they ever did. A lot of fan favorite. A lot of people say it's the best. Power Rangers in Space, Black Ranger. You can see him there. That's Carlos. The camera wanted to focus on the fucking tiki room back there. But anyway, Carlos, the Black Ranger from Power Rangers in Space. You could see, it's actually, the camera's locking onto his face now. They did a good job with the likeness. They actually did a really good job on both of these. A lot of times the human heads don't exactly look human. They look like demons. Both of these look good. I don't know if you could see Kai there, but that looks like the actor straight up. And then he looks pretty good. Carlos looks pretty good too. I mean, it doesn't look exactly like the actor, but it's not like a dumb face. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't look screwed up. They did a good job. Anyway, and he comes with a lunar lance and like an effect piece where he can like whoosh it around and stuff. They did a great job with this. And this is another one I got damaged box, but it's a little crumpled on the side. I don't know if you could see that. It's a little crumpled on the side, but, you know, some scuffing there. But, like, again, like, who cares? I'm going to open this, put it on the shelf. Okay. This next one, this blew me away when it showed up. I was like, when it showed up. I'm telling you. I lost my shit. This was a pre-order only. Okay, I'm making sure. There was a couple I wanted to show. I want to make sure they were still there. I got scared all of a sudden. I'm like, who stole my shit? All right. This was a web exclusive through Bandai Premium or whatever, because sometimes they do that. They'll do SH Figuarts figures just through their website. They're not going to be at retail or anything, especially if they're obscure, you know. They've been doing the Ginyu Force. I've come on here a bunch of times and shown you that they were making their way through the Ginyu Force. The final Ginyu Force Figuarts set showed up. And when this showed up, I was like, holy shit. It's Birder and Guldo. So they actually did 2 in 1. I think because Guldo's so little, they just were like, throw it in. I could not believe how fucking big this is. I don't know if you can see that. Well, let me show you the scale. I mean, well, here, not the Tenga isn't a good, all right. Here's a normal SH Figuarts Goku. This is, I mean, look how much fucking bigger Birder is. And I forget that they do a great job. They do these to scale. So, he really, you know, he was a hulking guy. I didn't realize he was quite that tall, but oh my God, look at that. They absolutely nailed this. Right? I mean, seriously, look at the comparison. My God. And then Guldo is not like totally posable. Some people were kind of upset about that. I'm fine with it because to me, I'm just going to pose him in a, you know, he's got like a couple different poses right there. And I didn't really want too much more than that anyway. I would have had him doing one of those things. So I didn't really cry about that, but damn. That's so... I could not believe this was bang for your buck. My God. I haven't opened this yet, but I'm really like... I can't wait to put the... I'm sure I'll post a picture, but the full Ginyu Force, like, on the shelf. Like, I've got them and Frieza already kind of there. That's just going to complete it. Amazing. Okay, I have some other Figuarts. Give me 1 second. Pull that up. Give me just one moment. Hold on! Don't worry. All right, these... just showed up a little bit ago. These were the SH Figuarts Comic-Con. Sorry, I'm dying. Comic-Con exclusives. And, you know, they did, of course, an online sale of them, which, as per every year... Listen, Tamashii Nations, love you guys. You gotta fix that website. You gotta do it. Every year when the Comic-Con sale happens, it is like a night-long reload, you know. It's not like, oh, we put you in a virtual queue. You may get one, you may not. All right, fair. It is literally like a broken website error. It's like, oh, the server is down, server is down, server is down. Do I keep reloading this, or do I keep... It is such a confusing mess every time, and I really wish they would fix it. So, come on. Tamashii, if you're watching this, you got to do it. Anyway. So they did their own exclusives for the show, mostly like repaints. They didn't do anything super bold, which is fine. I think most people would rather have it that way. Like, yo, I can't, most of the time you can't go to Comic-Con. Most people can't, you know, it's hard. But, you know, if they're going to miss out on a figure, better that it be a repaint instead of some amazing new thing. Although... This, let me see if I can grab it without hitting the camera. This, I think I've shown this before. This, Ultra Instinct Goku, the Omen version, or whatever it's called. That's pretty critical to the show, and that was still a Comic-Con exclusive. So that kind of, I think they did do an online pre-order, but still, that was a little weird. Anyway, I finally got the exclusives. These are, as far as I know, these are the only Comic-Con exclusives that have shipped. All these sites did, you know, because again, Comic-Con was canceled this year. Well, we're going to put our exclusives online. And I got to say, like, most of these places, I ordered it and it's like, oh, ships in February. Ships in February? Again, I have total sympathy. I know things are screwed up. But it's weird to me that it was a, you know, oh, all these things went on during the Comic-Con at home event and they're not ready. Like, I don't know. I just feel like I would at least give a window, you know, all right, it might take this many weeks. I think Figuarts, you know, was fine. It took about a month. But that's pretty, you know, if it took a few months, that's fine. But I mean, February, you know, it was essentially a pre-order for the next year. I don't know. That seems a little weird. Anyway, but SH Figuarts did show up nonetheless. I got Nappa. I didn't get them all. They did a Super Saiyan God Goku with the pink hair and all that stuff. I already have the original. I didn't feel like I needed another one. But Nappa is one of my favorite lesser characters in Dragon Ball Z. You know, he's originally Vegeta's partner until he meets an untimely end. Spoiler, but well, untimely. It was his time. But anyway, but it's funny. I already had the SH Figuarts of this guy. But it was advertised as like, oh, they painted him a lot nicer just for this Comic-Con exclusive. I'm like, okay, that's one of my favorite characters ever. I should get the nicer painted version. And I got it, and I gotta say, like, I was looking at it at home next to my old one, and it doesn't look that different to me. The one thing that is for sure different is his armor is like more blue and yellow, whereas the original one was more almost like black and brown, kind of like. So they painted it a little closer to like the vivid animation, you know what I mean? But I don't know. Other than that, yeah, I mean, as for his body or whatever, it's painted a little better maybe, but it looked the same to me. I don't know. I don't have the discerning eye maybe, but. So I probably didn't need this. The jury's out if I want to keep this, or honestly, I could sell it. Nappa was out of print for a long time, so I know a lot of people want it, but I'm debating. I just can't decide what I want to do. Anyway, now on the other hand, this is Whis. Beerus's angelic partner, Whis, if it'll ever focus. That one I never got the original of this. I did get Beerus, the, you know, Purple Cat Man, but I never got Whis, and this I can tell is painted better. Like there's a kind of a, you know, metallic nature to his garb there. The shading and the kind of metallicness of it is definitely better than the original. I can tell just looking at it. Then again, maybe if I had both, I wouldn't be able to. You know, I don't know, but. I'm happy I got this. I also got, but I didn't bring it here, they did a set of stands. These are really cute, like, figure stands for Dragon Ball Figuarts. So it's like the base of it is Whis' like little emblem. One of them is a Saiyan pod. One of them is a... I don't remember what they all were. I didn't bring them, though, because the stands are still in a little box, and you couldn't see them anyway, so... I'll unbox them at a later date. Whatever. Alright. There's those. Oh, I got a couple. I got some... Oh, okay. That might be it for, like, figures, like regular figures. I haven't got as many this last month, you know, whatever. But I did want to show some other stuff that I got that's almost in the realm of figures, because I was really stoked. This is, I don't know if anybody put it, you know what, go ahead and, you know, voice your opinion in the comments. But does anybody out there collect tiki mugs? Now, I want to say, I am not a tiki guy. You know the type. There are people out there that are like, yo, I'm all about that tiki lifestyle. I got this and that, and my living room looks like you could canoe through it, and I've got Uti, the god of fish, above my door. I'm not that far into it, but I love when they do occasional, like, special tiki mugs at Trader Sam's in right outside of Disneyland. I love the, like, old school kind of old Adventureland vibe that they got there. But anyway, they got an exclusive tiki mug a few weeks back. This is the Jungle Cruise boat, the Congo Queen. It took me a while to figure out kind of what it had on it, and then I'm like, oh, there is the skipper there, and there's all these, like, tourists, like, looking to take, I think one of them, you know, they're looking through, like, binoculars. I think someone in the back is taking a picture. You could see that. I don't know. I thought that was kind of cute. I don't know how this is a mug. That's a mug? You gotta, like, maybe? I don't know. I don't think this was made to be drank out of. I think this is a display piece. But anyway, thought they did a cool job. I went and picked that up at Trader Sam's a few weeks ago. Thought that was cool. You know, this might be good to put, like, documents in or something. I don't know. I ain't drinking out of that. All right, but this next thing is... I was losing my mind when I saw this. I was flipping my shit. This... I'm going to grab it. This... Oh, no, wait. There's another figure that's under a bunch of Hold on. I'm not going to get to it yet. We're going to save it. There's another figure. Let's talk about that. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Okay. Forgot that I hadn't opened this yet. Final Fantasy VII Remake. Play Arts Kai. Aerith. Got her there. It's like I had to look at the front to know her name. Like I haven't played the fucking game 1,000 times. Anyway. Really, really, really deluxe figure of Aerith. Been waiting for all these to come out. What I've been really waiting for is... This was supposed to come out in a relative time frame with the Turks, which I've never had figures of the Turks before. I'm so stoked on that. So I'm waiting for those to come out. I think maybe end of this month and next month or something like that. Anyway, yeah, I'm all about that. Gotta have the Turks. I love that they're doing Jessie too. I thought that was cool. But anyway, yeah, I got this and I still have not opened it up. But at home I've got a whole FF7 shelf set aside. It used to have like Mighty Mugs on it. Did anybody remember those? Anyway, those are gone and now I got FF7 stuff. So I'm gonna add this to the collection. Looking nice. Again, I think I do like that she has her little like prayer face. Can you see that? It's like right over there. That you can have her praying. You know what happens after that. Not gonna spoil it. She gets killed. Cut that out, YouTube. Whoever puts this up on YouTube. Anyway, I do think the Play Arts Kai are overpriced. I do. For what you get. But it doesn't mean they're not really nice figures. They are. I wish they were cheaper. I remember a time where they were pretty consistently like $70, and I thought that was like, all right, cool. And yeah, they're just consistently like 120. It's like 120? I don't think that's what I paid for this. I think I am going to give you a tip. People are always asking for tips on this kind of stuff, and I'm going to give it to you. If it's something that you want, pre-order it as early as you can, because I find that a lot of times they haven't settled into the final price on a lot of these collectors' websites. I order from Japan and get it ASAP, because, you know, and a lot of these sites, they don't even charge you until it ships. So you can cancel it. You know what I mean? Some sites don't let you do that. So do your research. But that's how I get a lot of these for because I think these are pretty consistently 120, and I don't think I paid that for this. So anyway, check it out, do your own research, but I'm telling you, that's what I do. I pre-order early and often, and usually it's at the lowest price. It only goes up from there, and then I cancel it if I don't want it. That's it. All right. So this next thing, I was losing my mind. Let's get back to the story here. This is another tiki mug, but it wasn't at Trader Sam's. It was, you could only get this at Club 33. This is sort of a figure, so I get away with it. You can't prosecute. Every summer they do like Summer of Tiki or whatever they did. Well, they didn't last summer, that's for sure. But they'll do an exclusive like mug kind of thing for Club 33. If you don't know Club 33, that's the secret private club in the inside Disneyland. Like they don't even advertise it. It's tucked away, and you gotta like know someone to know someone and be invited or be a member and pay a gajillion dollars to go or whatever. Guests can invite people. I have been a couple times because I was invited by somebody. But otherwise, like, unless you're invited by a close one, you ain't going. And that's why I've only been a couple times instead of 10,000 times, which is what I would have liked. But anyway, but they do these exclusive things. I had a family member that was able to go and pick one of these up for me, and they got me this as a gift. I couldn't be more grateful. I'm so happy they did that. I really want to thank them. But yeah, you could see on the box, shipped to Club 33. Oh, it's burning through the crate. What could be burning through? Doesn't that remind you of what movie? Yeah, not Fools Rush In, not Bad Boys 2, not My Left Foot, not The Truth About Cats and Dogs, not Pork Boy the Breakfast Monkey. That's right. Indiana Jones. Raiders of the Lost Ark. Ever heard of it? This is the exclusive mug that they got in Club 33. It's from the Temple of the Forbidden Eye that is in Disneyland, the Indiana Jones ride that's in Disneyland. And it's the snake guardian statues outside the temple. And this is what I love. Oh my God, this kills me. Is if you go on the ride, you have a choice going between 3 doors. And the choices are Endless Riches. I think this is like Vision of the Future. I think. Like you have the sight, you know? And then this is the Fountain of Youth. If it ever focuses. There we go. Drink from the fountain. Drink from the special cup. I just could not. I saw this online, and people on Twitter were just like, oh my God, like, I wish I could get that, but I can't. There's no way. I am truly floored. This was a gift. I can't say thank you enough. You know, once again, I don't know if I'm drinking out of that, you know, whatever, but that's going high on a shelf to be preserved forever. I mean, I have to say, it's like an artifact in itself. Like, Indiana Jones would probably hunt this fucking thing down. You know what I mean? And I love that it doesn't say... It does have the 33 on the bottom. But I love that it doesn't have Indiana Jones written on it, or the Indy logo. You know, it doesn't have any of that stuff. It actually looks like a relic that would put a fucking curse on your house. You know what I mean? Like, you drink from this and get bad luck. I couldn't be more happy that I mean, I seriously owe them so much. Anyway, I think that's pretty much it. I was having a debate about, I got some shoes. I fell hard and I got into shoes in the last couple months. That is not a hobby to get into. I'm not going to say I'm not like some sneakerhead guy, but they've been putting out a lot of shoes that are themed to stuff that I like, i.e. Power Rangers. They did that. All right, fine. And then there were some Jurassic Park ones and, whatever. If it's themed to some stupid thing, I love a good gimmick. I'm going to do that. You hear? I'm hearing that Twitch stream and I'm telling you, I don't know what that is. I'm going to put a stop to it. Anyway. But yeah, so I got these, a site put up some Power Ranger shoes that haven't gone up anywhere, and they were listed accidentally as Minions merch. And I have them. I think I'm going to do my own video unboxing them, because it's been 2 weeks that I've had them, and I have not seen anyone else online show them or talk about it. So I don't know what's happening. So I think that'll be its own video. Shoes in a figure video, it's not right. It's not God's way. It's not God's way. So anyway, this is sort of a figure. I don't know if it is, but this is a big soda. You can get this at the Avengers campus, a big soda. Like the Hulk drinks that or something. I don't know. Oh, did I show you that? I can't remember. Did I already show? I seriously cannot remember. Did I show you I got the handmade plush Jar Jar Binks from Galaxy's Edge? Did I show Doc Ondar? Did I show you that? Focus! Dude, the facial recognition on this camera kept locking on to Marty McFly's hat. There we go. Did I already show those?